Alright, what's up, chat? I'm about to jump in Discord with these jokers. I'm kidding, with my friends. Hope everybody can hear me okay. How's everybody doing tonight? Spam some remedy hearts if you're a sub and you're here tonight. We're about to join. We have some players who are running late, I guess, but that's okay. We're going to get started here very, 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 very soon. Alright, I'm going to let them... What's up, players?
What's up?
What's up? How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm good.
Oh, I'm moving my mic.
How
Sorry
are
if that's really
you?
loud on chat. I'm good. I'm doing good. Is everything all right with Cap and Rye?
Yes, they're getting in right now.
Okay. All right. We're gonna get started here very, 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 very soon, y'all. Slow start. That's okay. It's all right.
Cap is loading in as we speak, but it is taking forever.
I have not figured out how to do that, Bina. No, I am sorry. Messy and I looked into it for a little bit, but it looked complicated. Maybe we'll do that one of these days. At least on the overlay on the stream, you can see our Discord call. So, and you can see us lighting up in there, I guess. It depends on, like, if you're watching on mobile, it's probably really small. So, sorry about that. We're trying to find good ways for everything to work. I still haven't figured out a way to get closed captions to work for the players' voices. Well, let me take that back. I do know how to do that. I just have to get virtual audio cables. So we're looking into ways of making the stream a lot more good viewing experience for everybody. All right, looks like everybody's here. Say hello, players.
Hello, players.
Hello, players.
Hello, players.
Awesome. All right, so we'll go around the table real quick. I know some people are still connecting. Everybody just, the 2-sentence spiel, tell the viewers who you're playing and a little something about your character. We'll start with Mrs. Cap because she was here first.
I am Mrs. Cap, and I am playing Cass, a shadow sorcerer.
And how about Messy Fresh?
I am Clink. I am a Gearforged, not Warforged, right?
Right.
Gearforged.
Same difference, but yeah.
And I used to run a company, a Ley Line as a Service company.
Indeed.
And now I'm a Gearforged.
All right. And how about Bacon Saber?
Tavros, he's a Minotaur Paladin. That's about it.
You're not going to do the iconic bad guys?
Not until there's bad guys.
There's always bad guys.
And how about Captain Awesome?
Bad guy?
I am a half-elf monk, part of the Thieves Guild.
And last but certainly not least, Rye.
I am playing Delilah the Bard.
Delilah the Bard. All right, and before we get started here, I just want to wish Mrs. Cap, Rye, and all of the moms out there a very happy early Mother's Day.
Happy early Mother's Day to you too.
Thank you
Yes,
very
happy
much.
Mother's Day to you too. Thank you.
And with that, we will pick up where we left off last week. The players were investigating the death of a former colleague of Clank's named Euvalius. They traversed to his house, found his dead body, discovered that there may have been something very foul at play. Clank, you have an advantage left over from last week, so if there is any combat tonight, your very first attack roll will have advantage. Don't forget. Belle has also just bought you a magic item. So, I'm going to roll that because the table was buggy last week, so I'm just going to roll it for you. You get an Ursat's eye. Oh, didn't we already have an eye? I'm going to re-roll that.
You can have 2 eyes now.
Let's get you. All right, you get a flask of alchemist fire. So let me drop that to you, Clank. That was from Belle in chat. If you want to tell her thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh, there's a lot of these. All right, let's give this to Clank real quick. All right, I put that in your inventory.
Nice.
See if we can grab the automatic action for you real quick. You don't have an items category on your sheet yet. That's
Okay,
all right.
So there's 2 advantages in the queue.
Okay. We got an advantage for
The
me. Me likey. Thank you, Bina. All right. Okay, Clank, I gave you an items category on your actions tab, and you have your alchemist fire there. So whenever you're ready to use that, it's coded
Nice.
for you. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Let me share. Oh, I already did share the Zobeck mech. Somebody's not on it, so let's just resend that. Who's not on it? That would be Delilah. Why is it not going to you?
I have the map in front of me.
Oh,
Is
that's
the
so
Zobeck
weird.
overall?
Yeah, it
It's-
says that you're not on it. Like your little icon's not there. It's fine. Buggy.
That's
What
Like,
fantasy
yeah, I don't know.
grounds. It's just
like my
buggy.
token's not there because I
Yeah,
don't see
yeah.
anybody's tokens.
So on
Yeah, where are the tokens at?
In the DM view, I can see all the players that are looking at things. If that makes
Oh,
any
gotcha.
sense. Your
Okay.
token's just not there for me.
That's
Or like your
really weird.
picture or whatever to show me that you're looking at the image. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
no, I got it. It's up in front.
Okay, so when we left off, somebody was carrying Uvalius's body out of the house, correct?
No, I think we
Oh, you
buried
guys.
it, didn't we?
Oh, you were gonna bury him.
Because
Okay.
we didn't have enough weight for the servant and the clockwork servant and the rum that people were carrying.
Okay. Cass, if you want to go ahead and heal yourself, Bina has bought you a healing potion in chat. And
Thank you.
Mhm. Okay, so you guys have so you have the clockwork thing. Somebody was carrying wine. I believe it was Clank was carrying a whole cask of wine.
Mhm.
All right. Maybe there was more. It doesn't matter. So where did you guys want to go first? Did you want to talk to Ivy and the other person whose name I'm forgetting at the moment? Or did you want to go all the way back to the Hedgehog Tavern to check back in with those fellows there?
Didn't we already go to Ivy? I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, you guys
Yeah.
did. They gave
Yeah,
you the
Yeah.
gems. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Sorry, it's been an extra week because I wasn't here last week.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay, so you guys already spoke to Ivy and 2VR. 2VR paid you what he could, some gems. That's right.
Yes.
So
now we should hunt down Shernoth.
right. I don't know if you guys wanted to go first back to speak with Ovros and Ferganus, who are the two fellows who sent you to Uvalius's house in the first place. They were very concerned also for the status of Uvalius, and I believe they wanted the clockwork creatures and all that.
Oh yeah, they're just like following us, right?
They are not following you. They said to meet them back at the Hedgehog Tavern when you were done.
No, like the clockwork things weren't they
Oh.
just like following us down the street or
yeah,
something?
Yeah. So you guys have the automatic broom, some of the little barber clockwork bugs, those things. And then there was
It's like-
the one servant that was broken upstairs.
We're a walking Fantasia scene down the middle
Yes.
of Zobeck.
Right. Yep. Okay, so you guys tell me, are you going straight back to the Hedgehog from here, or are you dallying along the way? Delilah, you have a healing potion also from Bina in chat.
Thank you very much.
I mean, if everyone's up for it, I say we should go back and update over us, right?
Yes.
Man, I'm bad with names. Yeah, that guy.
Sounds good to me.
course, the pro-stream extension broke. Oh, there it goes. It's working again. Sorry about that, chat. Okay, can you repeat that one more time? I'm sorry, Clink.
We're off to see Overos.
Yes.
Hi ho, hi ho. To Overos we go.
Okay, so you guys, I'm not going to show the map because it's not that important for the Hedgehog Tavern. Well, I mean, I guess whatever. We'll use it for the, what's the word? Ambiance of it. That was the word I was looking for. Okay, so when you guys get to the Hedgehog Tavern, this time there is still no bartender. Strange, right? It's like the middle of the day. Well, not the middle of the day. It's probably like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, give or take. And the two Overos and Friganis, they're still sitting at the exact same table as they were before. So how do you approach them? What do you tell them?
Well, I don't know. I guess I'd just go up to them and let them know what all happened. Hey, here's some clockwork things you guys wanted. Unfortunately he's been murdered. Or he died.
And do you think Shernos was behind it?
Yes. We took the memory thing out of one of his servants and read it.
Oh, you did?
Indeed. It has to be Shernos.
You're certain?
We're certain. I'm pretty sure he's the one that killed me too.
Well, you
Well-
look alive and well.
Previous.
Oh, before you were a Gearforged.
Yeah. Now I'm just a low life, drug addicted Gearforged.
You... No. So what do you plan to do from here?
We should take care of Shernos.
He from Jersey?
Yeah, we're gonna take care of him.
Well, if that is something that you're going to do, I have a contact that might have some information for you if you would like that.
Yes. Any info you have would be great.
I'm gonna warn you, this contact, he likes to deal in favors, so for his information, you'll have to make some sort of agreement with him. He won't give it out for free.
Can I inside check these guys?
Yes, you can.
Didn't you do this last time?
She did.
Still don't trust him.
Let's toss you that. It's Lucifer.
I think you might have to sign a contract of sorts.
I mean, his mannerisms, so from your prior exchange with them, they were close with Euvalius. They cared for Euvalius. They wanted to know what happened to him.
Bad guy?
Currently, at this moment in time, they seem fairly... I don't know quite the word. They seem normal. It doesn't seem like they're hiding anything.
Do they seem sad about Nivalius?
It's almost like, yes, they're sad in a way, but almost they have sort of accepted that this was the outcome.
Okay. I did roll a 10, so thank you.
You're welcome. So he continues sort of saying, if you want this contact that I know, I can give you his information and where you can find him. But he's trying to tell you that this contact isn't just going to give you information for free. So tread however you wish with that information. So do you want this contact's information?
Yeah. Yes, please.
All right. And he says, oh, sorry, 1 second. Tavros, you have a healing potion from Bina in chat. And so he says, this contact, his name, well, actually, nobody knows what his name is. We just know that he goes by BG, which, Zephyr, in your ears would perk up at the sound of this name because this is your boss's name.
Zephyr's technically outside.
I was going to be outside because I saw gambling, but I'll come inside for...
All right. So he says, BG deals in information. He's a very skilled broker of sorts. And I'm sure he could have some information to help you hunt down Chernos. You can find him in the Docks District. He likes to hang out at the Dancing Bear. I'm sure you've been there.
Not the dancing
Woo,
bear.
we get to go back!
There it is.
I mean, okay.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for the info. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you looking into this, and as promised, I do have some money for your party. And he hands over the payment, which I believe originally was... Does anybody remember?
7 million gold pieces per person.
100 gold per person is what I wrote down.
Per person?
Yes. Because Zephyr persuaded him for more money.
Right. Okay. All right.
At least that's what I...
So he takes a few moments sort of going through some piles of coins because it would take a long time, and then distributes out your payments to each of you. And if you ever require any magical crafting services, I ask that you seek me out in those instances. And he sort of takes a long bow and thanks all of you.
Okay. So off we go. You guys want to go to the Dancing Bear?
What time of day is it right now?
It's like 4 o'clock-ish in the afternoon.
Tauros is going to sit down and eat, aka short rest.
So is that what you guys all want to sort of take a little short rest here?
Yeah, it works for me.
Sounds good.
All right.
Is there gambling outside?
Yeah, but there's no one there to gamble with.
No. I just saw cards and stuff.
All right. If anybody
It's cool.
wants
My dad
to...
taught me that you didn't have to have anyone to play catch with or anything. Just go gamble by yourself. It'll be fine.
You always win and lose.
All right. If any of you want to expend hit die, you may do so. Hit dice. Plural.
I'll also do the Strong of Rest, so everybody gets an extra one.
Alrighty. Yeah, so is your Song of Rest D6s right now? So if you're using a
yes.
hit die, roll an extra D6 and just apply it manually.
What are these, like, blood icons that are next to her?
Means we're messed up, Cap.
Oh,
That'd be
were
a
they there
new
before? I never
extension.
noticed them.
No,
New
that's
this
new.
week. You'll see later
God.
when we're in combat. It has other functions, and I think you guys will like it. What was the grumble for? Bacon?
What? No, nothing.
I thought I heard you grumble.
I always grumble.
Sorry, Bina. Sometimes the extension that outputs everything to the stream is a little laggy or buggy. Sometimes it just bugs out and blinks out. If you guys see it blink out in chat, just yell at me and I'll reset it. Oh, did I? Oh, you know what it is. I think I screwed it up.
I mean, it looks updated to me. Everybody has full health.
It, like, the
Is that
whole thing
messy?
crashed for some reason. Okay, it says it's sending data now, so it should be working. Yeah, and Messi still has 1 wound. Will you be spending any more hit die, or are you good, Clank?
Nah, I'm gonna stick with what I got.
Okay.
He didn't roll his 1d6.
Oh yeah, you get a d6 to add on top
Oh.
of it for Song of Rest. He
So
wasn't
just
paying
put
attention.
0.
All right, now you're good.
Zero.
Okay,
What if I rolled a 0?
you can't roll a 0.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know that. You don't know me. Like, yeah, forget about it.
Oh my god. Okay.
I should stick with that voice for my character.
Do it.
I don't know. Is it in poor taste?
Probably, yeah.
Why would it be in poor taste?
I don't know.
Mm.
Okay, all right. So, where do you guys head from here? Do you head straight to go find this BG? Zephyrin hasn't told you anything about him, so you guys don't know that Zephyrin and him are connected. That's to the rest of the party. So, what are you guys doing from here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready to go see BG and get this stuff taken care of. I don't know about you guys.
Get to see the bear again. I'm so excited. Is anybody else excited?
No.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
you guys are deciding on your plan of traveling or where you're going to go next. You hear the familiar pitter-patter of a little kobold sneaking up on all of you. This time, he is holding... Whoops, that's the wrong table. Fuck. You guys keep
He's
fucking
holding fuck.
everything. Hang on.
Throwing
Hang on, wait.
He's just got a big ball of fuck in his hands.
No,
Throws it right at you.
I didn't change my theme.
That's you.
Oh no, the Clyde table's broken. All right. This time he's holding a dirty sock that he throws at Cass, and in the other hand he is holding a jar of some stinky paste that he throws at Tavros. And he laughs. I'm Clyde! And then he runs away.
I eat the paste.
It tastes like squished up bugs and with a little tinge of snot.
I'm half cow. That's perfect.
Ew.
Thank you for the Clyde summon, Bina. That one wasn't as good. I was not prepared the way I should have been. It'll get better, I promise. Okay. All right. So, are you guys going? What are you guys doing? Talk to me. Talk to each other.
I mean, I think we're heading to the dancing.
Yeah, to the dancing bear.
Let's go.
Straight to the dancing bear. All right, you guys can close the Hedgehog Tavern map if you want. Okay, the dancing bear is in the dock district. If you're still looking at the Zobeck map, it is number 58 in the dock district. So I'm gonna draw you a little boop right there to the pink arrow. All right, let me pull up the dancing bear information. What is Zephyrin doing when you guys enter the dancing bear?
He's probably just gonna help him out and like point him into the direction of the guy
All right.
to make it easy for them.
When you guys enter,
The dancing bear.
it's not as crowded as it was the last time you guys were here, which was literally yesterday. If I recall correctly, you guys have only gone to sleep once since you were here. Yeah, so the bear, her name is Masha. She is dancing on her little makeshift stage that they have for her in the bar. And there's a few people having drinks, like maybe a group of 4, kind of often a little tucked away in a little corner. They kind of look like adventurers, maybe. And then there is the bartender and the same raven-haired waitress that you guys had spoken to the first time you came here. She is behind the bar with the bartender. Doesn't seem like she's waiting any tables at the moment.
I'll look at the tables. Do I see BG sitting anywhere?
You do not, but you do know that he has... Do you want me to take you in a private room to tell you this information? How do you want it?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Because we can facilitate that, but...
No,
Okay.
no, it's fine.
You know that he maintains his own sort of office in the back areas of the Dancing Bear.
Okay. What was the bartender's name again?
That is a good fucking question. Let me... What? Where's my thing?
Jasmine.
That was the waitress's name, yes. I don't think we have a name for the bartender, so I'm going to use one of these unclaimed names. His name is Brumble Ballhammock.
Nice.
Y'all can thank chat for that. I don't remember which stream it came from, but one of my prep streams, people buy names sometimes. So Brumble Ballhammock is what we've got.
Rumble Ball Habit.
Spell that for you.
Does he have a nickname? Do we? Never mind. I'll just.
Everyone just calls him low ball.
Yeah, sure. Everybody calls him Lowball. Thank you, chat.
I'll go up to, or go up to the bar. Hey, Lowball, is BG around?
Oh my god. I can't stop laughing. I don't know how I'm supposed to play D&D like this, you guys. Okay. All right. I'm trying to compose myself. Lowball looks at you and he says, "Yeah, you want me to go get him?" He doesn't laugh, but sorry.
Yeah, if you don't mind. There's some people that want to talk to him.
All right. And he looks to, what did we say her name was? Jasmine, right? Yeah. He looks to Jasmine. Keep an eye on that one. And he points at Top Rose. And he walks away to the back, returns a few minutes later, and he's got BG with him. I don't have an image for this guy, but okay, BG is a dragonborn, and he's like 6 feet. He's like as big as Tavros, like tall, and he is thick, like a meaty, big ass dude. His scale colors are like gold, but the edges of them are tinged like kind of reddish. Yeah, he comes out and he looks at Zephyrin and at the party, and he says, "Oh, I've been meaning to talk to you guys. Come, let's have a seat." And he leads you guys to a table.
Okay, yeah, I'll follow along and sit down.
I grab a thing of ale from behind the counter as I follow them.
All right. Jasmine just kind of like laughs and like pats you on the shoulder as you get your own drink.
Cass
about-
like stumbles into a chair or a stool at a table because she's watching the bear.
Delilah.
I guess I still have the cask of wine, so I'm just gonna set it on the table and pull out a bottle of wine and
Rose
start
has
drinking
one
it,
too.
just so I can get
forgot.
rid of this out of my inventory.
I forgot you were hauling around a cask of wine, like just carrying
I am
this shit around
too.
town. Oh my god, Tavros is too.
Mhm.
You can use it as a seat. Like they're pretty big. Okay, so does Tavros also sit or just set the scene for me here so I kind of know where you guys' characters are?
He's just standing there.
All right. Okay. So BG takes a seat, and he looks around everybody. Hopefully you guys are all, close and paying attention to him, I guess. Are any of you not necessarily paying attention?
I am
Aw,
not necessarily
dog.
paying attention. I'm distracted by the bear.
Okay.
I'm distracted by
Is it-
anything that moves.
Okay.
I'm sorry, is one of us not wet? I wasn't paying attention.
Fantastic.
My coin purse is
Sorry,
going
carry on.
isn't it?
There's a lame joke. Let's carry
No,
on.
I like it was good. It was good. We're gonna have to get like how Sven has a bad jokes counter in his chat. We'll need a bad jokes counter in ours. But okay, all right. So BG, he's sitting and he like kind of leans back and he's got his feet kind of crossed one over the other. And his arms are folded across his chest. He looks like super chill and he's like, "So Zephyrin, I know you've been running around with these fine
Huh? I look up from the ale.
I know you've been running around with these fine individuals here. I've got to say, I've tried looking into some of you. I always do this, when my employees make friends, BG knows." And his like eyes are kind of squinting at each of you.
Are we friends?
Friends.
Friends is a loose term.
Kind of like your balls.
Well,
No, that's the dude behind the bar.
what I see, BG has eyes everywhere in Zobeck. You follow me? Okay. So
I stare at him confused and start looking under the table.
Cass is now paying attention.
So when one of my employees runs around with a crew doing things for money, BG knows. So, BG cut you a deal, okay? You, little girl, and he like points at you, Cass. BG knows where your mommy is.
What?
You heard me. BG knows where your mommy is.
She hits the table and glares at him and says, "Where's my mother?"
Now, you see? You curb your temper, you get what you want. But
Can I grab him by the throat?
Are you sure you want to do that?
He's a big dude.
Big guy.
Grab
Why
him
not?
or
Strength
me?
check.
Bad
Or
guy.
intimidate. You threatened the person that was helping me for a bit. Like intimidation or whatever.
I like
Tavros is
wave towards
stupid. What do you
Tavros.
think
No,
he's
no, no, no,
actually
no,
gonna
no,
do
no,
here?
no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you kill him, we won't know where my mom is.
I look sad and go back to staring at space.
He sees you like stand up like you're gonna go at him, and he kind of laughs. He's like, it's okay. I don't mean to scare you, okay? I mean to cut a deal with you. You know deal? You know this word?
I'm already staring off at space. I don't even know he's talking to me anymore.
Okay, fine. I have information you want in more than one avenue. What do you have for me? I tell you where to find your little geomancer. I tell you where to find your mom. What you do for BG?
What do you want?
I tell you what I want. There's
Can
this
you tell
little.
me what you really want?
There's
And
this...
that's a point for Cap for bad jokes.
You gotta cast a white net sometimes.
Oh my
Some
God,
of
you
them land,
guys.
some of them don't.
I knew like you guys would never take me seriously. It's fine. Okay. I'm not very good at playing scary people. Okay. All right. He says, you see, there's this little kobold down in the Kobold Ghetto. He owes me big time. Big time. Okay. I want you to go see him and tell him Beachy sent you. He'll know
His
what
name
to do.
Clyde.
That's you. His name
Yeah.
is
Yeah, 'cause fuck that
not
guy.
Clyde. I've never heard of this Clyde, and I have eyes everywhere. So, you tell me about this Clyde. Who's this Clyde?
Gorgio.
Okay. And
Yes!
so, as soon as he says that, you tell me about this Clyde. Fuck, I need to fix the Clyde tables, you guys. Okay, alright, here we go. We're gonna do it. You guys hear the all too familiar pitter patter of a little kobold. He runs into the bar.
And I point at him, I go, that guy right there!
This time he's holding a. Fuck! He's holding a broken. No, he's holding a broken ladle.
That's twice in a row.
Yeah, I was about to say, he holds fuck a lot.
Which he throws at Zephyrin. And then he's got a tomato in his other hand, which he throws at Tavros.
Getting all the edible stuff, so I'm fine with this.
I'm Clyde! And then he runs out of the tavern. And BG just looks utterly confused.
That guy?
It's been happening a lot lately.
That's Clyde?
Yeah. He's kind of cute, though.
Interesting.
I swear he's following us around.
Okay, so anyways, back to deal making. You go see this Skirtal in the Kobold Ghetto. For me, you
Cool.
say BG sent you. He'll know what he owes me. He'll pay you. I'll give you information you need. I'll even start with, you do this, I tell you where the geomancer is first. Before you even go to Kobold Ghetto. Then you go to Kobold Ghetto, do job for me, then I'll tell you where your mommy is.
Yeah, it works for me.
Cass just looks
We
at
just-
everybody.
We
Please?
just gotta go shake out a kobold.
Shake out. Make him pay me. Whatever.
Don't worry, we'll take care of him.
No.
So, what your instructions? We would just go down there and tell him that you owe him, and then you'll give us the information.
He owes me. I don't owe him.
How much
get
does he
around
owe
That's what I
you?
mean. He owes you, and we tell him that he does whatever he needs to, and you give us the information.
Yeah. You get what he owes me. You bring to me what he owes me. I tell you where her mommy is.
Let's see.
How much
These
does he
details
owe
are
you?
important.
So we know he gives us the full amount.
It's not money, friends. You want more information, you pay for it.
I just want to make sure you get payment in the right form.
Oh, I'll know. You'll know. He'll know. It's all fine. It'll work out. You fail, whatever. I'm out a new crew.
Bad guy?
All right. Have it your way, boss.
Cass just sinks real low in her chair and stares at her shoes.
And he claps Zephyrin on the back. Attaboy. You know your place.
like some of my ale spills. Come on, man. I just got this.
And he stands up, pushes the little chair back, and like clunks over, and he just like walks away back to his room. And then he comes back. Oh, right. I was going to tell you where your geomancer is. I hear he found the ley line node in the Margrave Forest, just near this little village called Levoka. I'm sure you can find it just fine. There's your information. And he like flicks a little silver piece and it like clatters onto the table, spins for a second, lands. By the time it's landed, he's already gone.
Yeah. All right. Well, do you guys want to do the geomancer first? We can take down this son of a bitch.
I think we should go deal with this kobold.
First?
Yeah,
I'm
we should
still just
probably-
looking up at the ceiling. A bug
Thank you
caught
for
my
the
attention.
cheer bits and Gorgio. I'm sorry I didn't notice. Thank you so much. You're amazing.
Okay.
Miss Sulky Pants, you have any input there?
Let's go deal with the kobold. And I pick up his ale and I dump it on his head and I walk out the door.
So, Kobold first?
Delilah will follow.
Yeah. Kobold first, then geomancer.
Duly noted. All right. So, the only thing he gave you was a name, Skirtal. Well, I'll type that in chat for you guys here in a second. And that he lives in the Kobold Ghetto somewhere. All right. So, do you guys head straight to the gate of the Kobold Ghetto first, or do you go elsewhere?
I mean, I don't have anywhere else to. Do any of you guys need to go anywhere else?
Yeah, I need to sell this cask of ale.
I think we should find a shop. Someplace we could maybe get some potions.
Yeah.
All
Is this a
right.
shopping
Would I
episode?
know a good place to get potions?
We don't have that much
on the way
money to
to
have
the
a shopping
Kobold Ghetto?
episode.
Yeah, I mean, so there's like in the market district there's gonna be all kinds of shops. I don't have any like of those.
Are we just doing like sell what we want and then just add the money in? Okay.
Yeah, so you guys can sell things as you desire. Just give yourself the if it's a range of values, give yourself the number in the middle. So if it's like 50 to 100, give yourself 75 for your items. If they don't have a value, just let me know. I'll tell you roughly what you'll get for it. And if there's something you guys want to buy, just let me know and we can work something like that out. But I don't have any like actual shops per the extension built at the moment. I
Rem,
didn't
how
think you guys
much-
were gonna shop right now.
How much would the arcane dust go for? I just want to get rid of the casket pretty much, but
Yeah.
since I'm doing all this now,
Probably like 10 gold pieces each.
I didn't mean to do it that way, but whatever.
We gave the clockwork stuff to the guys at the Hedgehog
the other
Tavern, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take them out of my inventory.
Yeah, I just did that too. I was like, oh yeah, I don't have this anymore.
I would like to buy potions of healing if possible.
Sure thing. Let me
Me too.
pull those up. And in Zobeck, they're not terribly expensive because there are a lot of apothecaries in Zobeck. So a regular potion of healing will probably run you about 30 gold. If you want to try and haggle, we can do that.
Sure, I would love to try and haggle.
All right, we'll just do a couple, or probably
Can I
just
help?
one check. Yeah, and you can make this with advantage with the help. Hey, gift sub. Thank you, Gorgio. Do you want? let's just make it a straight charisma check. Actually, no, because you won't get your proficiency bonus. How do you want to, do you want to use like deception or,
No,
what's the
she's
other one?
well. I mean, I don't know who the shopkeeper is, but she'd probably try to charm them.
Okay, so we'll go persuasion then. And go ahead and hit the advantage before you roll. Thank you, Engorgio. Hey, thank you for the cheer bits. Critius Bane. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. All right. Yeah, so you can talk the shopkeeper down to about 20 gold per healing potion.
Cool.
Do you have any in your inventory already?
I do not know.
Okay.
I don't either.
How many are you guys buying?
I would like to buy 4.
All right, 4 coming your way.
I would like to buy 3.
3 coming your
I can-
way.
I can has 2.
1, 2, 3, 4 for Delilah.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3 for Cass. And it was Clank. You said 2?
See.
1, 2 for Clank. Is anybody else at the potion shop with them?
Yeah. Can I take 4?
4 for Zephyrin.
Are you buying or taking?
Oh, no.
I mean, if you want to try and nick them.
I want to buy 4 of them and try to take an extra one if I can.
Sure, I mean, you got friends in here distracting, so.
You know, like you put all that stuff on the counter and they're like, oh yeah, and you just sneak something else out as you pull everything away.
Get a sleight of hand check from you, sir. All right, you steal an extra one. So let me give you one more. All right, and Tavros, was there anything you were looking to buy? Potions also, maybe?
Nope.
No? You're good?
I'm good.
All right. I promise I'll get some shops built by next session, and then you guys can do a proper shopping episode if you want.
And
No,
there are
not if
20
they're
gold
just like
pieces,
buying
right? Or-
some. I mean, they use the party sheet for items
Yeah,
a lot.
we talked it down to 20.
20.
per.
Yeah, 20.
Okay.
20 per. Okay. So any other shopkeeping or bookkeeping stuff before you guys head to the Kobold Ghetto? Because we're not going there.
I would have sold
I'm all
my.
set.
Oh, I had gems and stuff, but I would have sold them not to her, but like to my contact.
Okay. You can get, whatever they're worth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did it at the shop, but for flavor text.
I gotcha. Okay. I see. Tavros is converting lots of money. I think if you
We're in
change
town.
the value, you can do more at once.
I don't know. Oh, up on top. Oh well. It's too late now. I'm done.
Okay. All right. So, do you guys head to the Kobold Ghetto now, or how do you guys want to do this?
I mean, I'm ready to go when you guys are.
I will say, given the situation, Delilah will basically look to Cass and follow her lead in deciding how that happens.
Let's go to the Kobold Ghetto.
I'm looking at the clouds.
All right. I need. Okay, so man, this location is not marked on the map, which is a little unfortunate.
We could-
Ghetto.
We could swing by. We could swing by the docks and pick up some more mushrooms. You know, just throwing that out. Not addicted or anything.
Okay. So the Kobold Ghetto. Who has lived in Zobeck for longer than a month?
I have.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
believe
don't
I
know
have.
if Cass has. She's away.
Yeah, I think it's just the three of you.
Starting a business.
How long has Tavros been in Zobeck?
I don't know.
A while, right? Yeah.
We kind of discussed the backstory a little, but
I know,
not.
but I'm just asking you. How long do you think he's been here? A year? 2? Probably a while, right?
No, because they probably more people would have recognized me. I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, that's true. So I mean, a couple of months at least, right? Because you had a job, you were working in the guard. So
Eh,
yeah, probably a couple
few
months.
months.
All right, okay. I'm gonna toss you all a knowledge check here, a history check. All right, Clank is too good to have ever visited the Kobold Ghetto, so he knows nothing.
This is where I come to just randomly kill bad guys.
Yeah, so Tavros, you've probably maybe done patrols here. Zephyrin, you've probably done some work, in quotations, here.
Bad guy?
And Cass, you've probably
You work corners?
your
Something
mom
like
has
that.
probably done business with some other kobold businesses. Maybe she gets some supplies. Maybe one of her suppliers was from here, so you're a little familiar with the kobold.
I've been
Ghetto.
in the city since I was probably 4, maybe 5.
Okay. Okay, so the Kobold Ghetto, it's okay, so kobolds are kind of lower class citizens in Zobeck. They are sometimes not treated very well, and it's the most apparent because they're not allowed to live outside of the Kobold Ghetto. They don't have some of the same rights as other citizens do, as like humans or dwarves or whatever. They do have some political rights. They recently were able to get a kobold representative on the like the council that governs over Zobeck. So there is actually a kobold representative. They have their own sort of political system in the ghetto, where they have what are called Kobold Kings. Kobold Kings vary. Sometimes a new king will crop up every week. Sometimes a king can reign for a few months. It is very rare for a kobold king to reign for longer than a few months. And often there are 6 or 7 or 10 kobold kings at the same time. And certain kobolds will follow their own sort of kobold king. All of this is kind of common knowledge to all of you. So the politics of the Kobold Ghetto are very hectic. However, there is one current Kobold King that is probably the most popular and one of the longest reigning, and that would be, I forget his name. Sorry, one second. That would be, it's in here somewhere, I swear. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. That Kobold King, like the most famous one right now, his name is Koto Crag Claw. Jesus. Okay, that would be one of the most well-known Kobold Kings at the moment. Okay, so that should sort of give you guys a little information. So for those of you who have lived in Zobeck for a while, kobolds' general occupation, most of them work in the silver mines just outside of Zobeck. They work nights. So during the daytime, like if it's high noon, waiting for the high noon jokes, most of the kobolds sleep during the day. Some are up during the day. So if you ever were here at like noontime, this place would be pretty fucking dead. But at nighttime it's very bustling. They have like this sort of shift work where like some kobolds will work in the mines so that other kobolds could have a night off or whatever. So even if you come at nighttime, there will still be kobolds here because they might just happen to have the night off. There are also kobolds who run their own businesses in the Kobold Ghetto. things like restaurants, tailoring, just general, so that they can sort of keep to their own community, essentially. So they serve themselves. They have their own grocers, etc., etc. Hope that all makes sense. Okay, so seeing as it's about probably 5 or 6 o'clock, you guys went shopping on the way. So yeah, it's probably about 6 o'clock now as you guys are getting to the Kobold. It's very lively. You can sort of see like little lines of, or little gaggle groups of kobolds maybe heading off to do their shift in the mines. So the streets are a little busy here in the Kobold Ghetto as, night is beginning to fall, and businesses are picking up because kobolds are generally nocturnal creatures, so a lot of their businesses are open at nighttime. I know that was an information dump, so if you guys need a moment. But yeah, so you would be, I assume at this point, just sort of standing at the gate area into the Kobold Ghetto.
Would I know any of my mom's contacts?
Probably. Let's see. Your mom probably, maybe she would have bought like mushrooms. So, there's a lot of kobolds that bring back mushrooms from the mines and stuff. So, she would probably have some sort of contact, some supplier who brings things back from the mines, from the Kobold Ghetto.
Could I go and find one of my mother's kobold contacts and see if they know who this person is?
I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time? So sorry.
Sorry.
No. I'm sorry.
Could I, I'm gonna suggest to the group, why don't we find one of my mother's old kobold contacts that she used to get supplies from and see if maybe they know who this person is or where to find them. Could I do that?
Yeah, of course. So, you tell that to the party. Party, what do you think?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Sounds good.
Let's hope I remember where it is.
Yeah, and you would easily, so you find some like little vendor on the street, some little kobold, and they have like a little stall with a bunch of mushrooms from the silver mines, and as soon as you find his little stall and his little mushroom stall, he looks up and he's like, Cass, long time no see.
It has been a long time. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. And his name is Chat. Give me a name. I need a name for a kobold. I'll give Chat a minute to decide on a name. He's like, are you here for mushrooms?
No, not this time. I wanted to see if I could get some help. I was curious if you know a kobold named Skirtle?
Ooh, Skirtal, yes. He runs the Rampant Roach. It's one of our best restaurants. You should try it. We have, I think tonight the special will be roasted rat tails.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
This guy's
We
name
should
is
try that, guys.
Fricket the kobold, the mushroom vendor.
What was the name of the restaurant?
The Rampant Roach.
Thank you.
Indeed. Yeah, so he tells you that the daily special today is probably fried rat tails.
Thanks, Fricket.
You're welcome. Are you sure you don't want some mushrooms?
No, not this time. Maybe tomorrow.
Well, they're so spongy today, though. Look! And he, like, pushes one, and it's, like, really, really spongy.
Ooh, maybe I'll take one.
Oh, okay, for you, 1 copper.
Okay, and I give him 2 copper.
Oh, thank you.
See you later. Thanks.
Good luck.
Where is it exactly?
Oh, right. The Rampant Roach. Okay, so you just want to take the main road until you get to the 8th alley. Okay,
8th alley.
turn left on the 8th alley. and then you're gonna go 4 buildings down and then turn right, and then you're gonna go 2 buildings down and it's on your left.
Okay.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
I just made that shit up, but okay, so you guys are, I mean, you're able to find them, the rampant roach, fairly easily. All right. Okay, so the rampant roach is kind of like tucked away into like a little alley. It's very tiny. It's not very impressive. It's really dimly lit. Do you guys step in right away, or do you kind of look around?
I'm just following them. Like,
Yeah, I'm just kind of following along. Following Cass.
Same, I'm following Cass.
All right, so Cass, do you just kind of go straight in?
I think I stop at the door. Like, how are we gonna do this? I got us here. What do we do now?
can I run into her? Because I'm too busy looking at the clouds.
Oh,
Tavros bumps into you.
You're
I
gonna
fall
topple
on the
her
ground.
over. She's so tiny.
You stumble a little.
oh, Tavros.
Bad spot. And I'll turn her away.
Are we just gonna go in and just drag him out? I don't know how to do this. And I look at Zephyrin. I'm like, how do you do this?
You just go in and intimidate the guy.
Yeah, I'm so intimidating.
You see the guy behind you, I'm sure he'll do all the work.
I try to make a really angry face. Am I scary?
Puff out your chest more. That should help.
Is this better? Maybe I'll let you guys do it.
I was about to say, Delilah is desperately trying to hold in laughter, by the way.
Okay, so do you guys
Ooh.
just go in? Are you still standing outside? It
I'm
smells
outside.
really good, shockingly. Like the scents wafting out of the building, they smell really good, like spiced meat. You keep getting like little wafts of yeah, good smelling food. What did you say, Bacon?
I forgot.
Hello.
Okay, so do you guys go in?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Thank you for the cheer bits, Vina. Okay, so lost my train of thought. Okay, so you guys walk in. There's only 4 tables in the Rampant Roach, and none of them are currently occupied. You can hear behind the kitchen doors, you can hear like the sizzling of food cooking on a fire or a grill or something. And as you walk in, you are like lambasted with just this amazing spiced meat sort of smell. And it smells really good, like cooking food in here, basically. And there's this little orange scaled kobold wearing a chef's hat. And he greets you as you enter. Welcome to the Rampant Roach. Do all 5 of you need a table? And he's just like staring at you.
I kind of like gently elbow Cass.
Yeah.
Okay, right here. And he points to one of the tables. Just go ahead, take your seats. And I will tell you tonight we have fried rat tails and we have dung soup.
I elbow Zephyrin.
What? What?
This is your area.
It's food. Are you hungry?
No.
Then tell him no, I'm okay.
No, I'm okay.
So you came to Rampant Roach, but you don't want food? Rat tails are really good. Look, I know you probably never had kobold food before, but I promise, you should try them. Do you want a sampler? I'll give you a sampler.
Do I know that this is Gertal?
You don't. You
I'm
just
sorry.
know he's some orange little kobold who works here trying to feed you.
I'm sorry. I'm going to recommend that we kidnap a kobold and keep it in the party so Rem has to do his voice all the time.
All right,
I'm
next
not entirely opposed
character
to that.
needs to be a kobold.
A poo platter, if you will. That's right. Yeah. So dung soup or rat tails is what he's offering you. Fried rat tails. Okay, I'm sorry. Food? Yeah. Rampant Roach is a restaurant. So if you're not gonna order food, I'm really sorry. I don't like being mean, but if you're not gonna order food, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Now, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Are there other people eating, or is it just us and
It's just you
this kobold?
guys.
We're actually looking for someone.
Oh, information. Okay, who are you looking for? Maybe I can help you out. My throat already hurts, you guys.
Keep asking him questions.
We're looking for Skirtall.
Well, you found him. That's
Great.
me. I'm Skirtall. How can I help you?
This was the guy we were
Are you gonna
supposed to
make me do
kidnap,
all
right?
this? I look at Cass. Are you gonna make me really do all this?
I'm bad at stuff like this.
I
And I'm gonna
something
I
grab
kind
it.
of put a hand on her shoulder and be like, just remember, we're trying to find your mom.
I glare my eyes and I grab him by his shirt and I say, "You owe somebody money, a BG money or something. You owe him something. What is it?"
And you see his face just like drain of all like happiness. I'm here to serve you, whatever. As he like looks incredibly frightened all of a sudden. BG sent you?
Yes.
I swear, it's all a mix-up. I swear I'll explain myself. But please, you have to listen to me.
I'm listening.
Okay, so my nephew, he's in trouble, okay? And BG is paying the guards that are investigating a crime, but they're trying to implicate my nephew, but he didn't have anything to do with it. I promise.
Inside check.
Alrighty.
Also inside check.
Alrighty. 1 second.
During a space check.
And you guys are you can always ask him to like for more details to explain or whatever. But that's sort of what he tells you as you're kind of intimidating him here.
Can I ask for his life story so you get to talk that way for the next 2 hours?
No, my throat already hurts. He seems to full-heartedly believe what he's telling you. He's telling you like how he feels. 100%. He thinks his nephew is innocent.
So what do you owe BG?
BG wants my nephew, and I've been hiding him from BG.
Oh.
Why would he want your nephew?
Because he wants to turn him in so that they can punish him publicly and say that the crime was solved. But my nephew didn't do it. I swear.
What crime did they say he committed?
That he murdered somebody?
Who?
A girl named Rosalind Turner? I'm sorry, not murder. I misspoke. Retcon.
Spoiler.
No, it's his nephew was implicated in kidnapping of Rosalind Turner, not murder. Sorry.
Do I know that name?
Let's see. Oops, I keep opening the wrong thing, which is why it's taking me so long to make these rolls for you. I know my alphabet.
Nope.
You have never heard of her.
I just kind of turn to the group and be like, would they really be able to tell the difference if we found another kobold that kind of looked like this one?
BG would.
I don't know. If we're just looking to punish somebody publicly, it seems like he owed him a favor. He owed BG a favor, maybe. I say we make this guy come up with another kobold. You know?
Well, no. So BG wants Skirtal to turn over his own nephew.
Right.
Because BG
Right.
he has the sort of police force in his pocket, kind of.
So I think what Messy's saying is
Yeah,
he wants to make Skirtal give us a suitable replacement to take in his nephew's place.
Yeah, let me try it this way. I'll step up to him. Like, listen here, all right? You obviously got mixed up in some shit. I don't give a shit what kind of shit you mixed up in. I'm leaving with the kobold to go back to BG with. It's gonna be your nephew or someone like him. Your choice.
Even if that's the wrong thing to do?
Did I stutter?
I think you should leave.
It was worth a shot, guys.
I point
How
at
do
the
you know
kobold
that
and
your
say, "Bad
nephew
guy."
is... How do you know that your nephew's innocent?
Because he said so. And I believe him.
Can we talk to him?
No. Because you'll just take him and you'll bring him over to BG, and then BG will turn him in and he'll be hung because that's what they're going to do. But he's innocent. I'm telling you.
Look, I don't see how this is our problem, guys.
What do you mean you don't see how this is our problem?
Well, the only problem is if BG knows we don't give him the right one, he won't give us the information.
But
Right.
look, for all we know, it's not like we know what his nephew looks like. Be like, yeah, look, here's the guy that, the guy turned over to us.
No, because if we
So
take the
let me get
wrong
this
kobold and he knows...
You're going to... I just want to make sure. And this is totally fine if this is what you want to do. You're going to kidnap some other kobold and have them punished 100% for a crime they didn't commit because you're getting a random kobold who did not commit this crime. You're going to turn him in to be hung for a crime he didn't commit.
That is the idea currently on the table.
I am not going to go for that.
Can I change my class to something evil?
If you guys want to do evil things, that's fine, but that might catch up to you. There are laws in Zobeck. Okay, obviously, there's a law against kidnapping. There's laws against murder.
I mean, to be fair, we're technically going to be kidnapping a kobold one way or the other because this kobold that we're supposed to get is not going to come with us willingly.
Sure, but in the eyes of the law, you're turning in a criminal because they think that he's a criminal. Skirtal's
I mean, if
nephew.
everybody's on the same story, as far as we know, we're turning in a criminal anyway.
Cass won't go with it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It was just the idea on the table.
Yeah.
So what's the
So-
move then? If we're not going to turn in somebody else, and he's
still
not going to
have-
give us his nephew.
I still have Skirtal by the shirt. Like I'm holding his shirt.
Yeah,
in the
I
fist.
figured and if you guys need to, like, as players, decide what you want to do, how you want to go about things, that's fine. You know, we can pause time. It's just a game. So I don't want you guys to do things you don't want to do. But I do sort of want you guys to maybe come to a consensus, talk to each other, sort of plan out your plan, whatever you're going to do. Even if that means you're going to break the law and do bad things. That's fine.
Well,
I want you guys to talk about it with each other.
so
Messy's
Delilah
having
would
Discord
point this.
issues, so he's reloading it real quick. But go ahead.
Delilah would point out to Cass that BG specifically said we had to bring him what was owed to him to get the information.
Those were the exact words he said. He said it wasn't money and that he wanted you to bring him what was owed to him.
Right.
Okay.
Keeping in mind that it's also Zephyr's boss.
And if we're willing to believe that this kobold is innocent, the other option is to deliver this kobold and work out a different deal to get BG something that will appease the guards that's not this kobold. But I feel like in order to get the information, we still have to deliver said kobold.
Another
Right.
option also is to find a way to absolve him. If he is innocent, you guys could take that route. You could figure out if he's innocent and a way to prove that. That is also an option.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But that's what I think. What I was thinking is that we take him and then we say that, okay, well, we're gonna find a way to show he's innocent. I mean, one way or the other, we have to take him.
Yeah.
I mean, so we need to get the nephew. One way or another.
What we could do is we could offer to promise to hear out the nephew if Skirtal takes us to see him, and then, you know, depending on his story, decide to find proof that he's in fact innocent, and then take him and said proof to BG together, I guess.
Should just point out that it's going to be either us or someone else, and at least we're not that bad.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I go pee while you guys discuss, but that's my thought.
We can take our it's 9:19. We'll take our mid-session break so you guys can all mull about this for a few minutes. Messy had to restart his computer, so it's 19 after, so I'll just see everybody back at 29 after. For those of you watching in Twitch, I'm gonna throw up a little be right back screen. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 10 minutes. All right, so I will see you guys in 10 minutes.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, can you guys hear me?
They might have gone on break. What's up, chat? We're about to come back. Players are chatting. I know that's an abrupt end to the music. Sorry about that. Alright. Let me unmute myself in Discord.
You need to fill out and, you know, bring the forms with you. And so, like, the first time it was no problem. We brought our forms in and everything, got the shot, whatever. So today's, we called the community center yesterday and we're like,
Mhm.
hey, do we need to bring anything? Like, they said we were going to get a notification about our second shot. We didn't get anything in the email. Like, is there something we need? And they're like, no, just bring your little card with you and you should be fine. So we brought our cards and we brought our cards and we get there and the people who are actually giving out the shots are like, no, actually you need to fill out the forms again. And we're like, okay, well, I guess we'll just fill out the forms. And they're like, well, we ran out of forms because nobody brought in forms because nobody knew they were supposed to bring the forms in, right? So literally every person who came in that day didn't have forms with them and they had to use forms. So they didn't have any forms, and then the staff at the community center who had caused this problem by not, you know,
didn't
giving
wanna
out correct
interrupt her.
information about needing forms, they were like, yeah, we can print you some more forms. They printed up like 20 forms like an hour before I had even gotten there, and then disappeared. And so like there were, I kid you not, at least like by the time, so like the head pharmacist had to leave because, you know, they weren't giving shots to anyone because nobody had any forms. So he had to leave the clinic to go to the nearest Rite Aid and get printed form, like, and print out forms at the printer at the nearest Rite Aid to bring it to the clinic. And that took him like a half hour to get to the nearest one, get it all printed, and get back. And so by the
Holy
time
crap.
he got back, there was probably 50 to 70 people waiting
Right.
because of the fact that like nobody had any form. Like, it was terrible. And like the first, like I said, when we went to get the first one, everything was fine. And so just, it was so awful how bad the second one went today. My appointment was at like 2:30. I did not leave until almost 4 o'clock.
Wow.
Like, that's how horrible it was. The first time it was literally like gone in, got shot, waited the 15 minutes for the, you know, make sure you're not allergic to it, and then
Right.
left. So it was like 18 minutes total the first time. And this time, like, it was over an hour. It was horrible.
They hired retired DMV personnel to run the whole show.
I don't know. Like, it was
Oh,
just so awful.
You need Form 7A. Oh, no, that's
gosh.
Form 7A Revision 2. You need Revision 3. I'm gonna lose all my hair.
But yeah, so that oh my gosh, that was my today. Like, so much time wasted today because of this whole thing, and I'm so angry. And like, I wouldn't have been as mad if we hadn't called yesterday, right? Because
Right.
we were like, we need to make sure that we have everything's good. So we called yesterday and we're like, are you sure we don't need anything? And they're like, no, you're fine. And then of course, you know, they lied to us and then they didn't help to fix the problem they created. And so it was so stressful. This is just a big
Outstanding.
ball of stress dealing with that. No, you don't have to be sorry. What do you have to be sorry for?
It just sucks.
Oh, he really does. But so far, I just a little soreness. I haven't had anything else yet, but a lot of people say it doesn't kick in till the next day, so I'm not looking forward to tomorrow being terrible.
Yeah, that was me. I woke up in the morning and I was like, no, I'm just gonna stay in bed. I'm just gonna stay here.
Oh gosh, but yeah, so yes, that was my experience with that today. So
A good time.
All right, welcome.
Well, let us know how you're
back
doing
from
tomorrow.
Break.
Thanks.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude.
Yeah, rude.
Rude? Fuck
We're having a
you.
conversation
I'm
here.
sorry, you guys. Okay, so we're back from break. Hello everybody in chat. Thank you for standing by there for a moment. We are going to continue. Currently, Cass has a little kobold named Skirtal in her grip, and the party is trying to decide how they want to go about this. Are they going to bring Skirtal's nephew and turn him into BG? Skirtal swears that his nephew is innocent of the crimes he is accused of.
No. was any of our discussion had by the characters themselves? That's what I guess I'm.
No, so I would assume, Cass asked him and told, threatened him, was like, BG says you owe him something, and all he's done thus far is just profusely say that his nephew is innocent, and then we're sort of pausing the scene here so that you guys can discuss and then tell me what you are going to do or say to him.
I guess, Messy, did Clank make the suggestion about the other kobold? Or was that just
Yeah,
I
so-
had just assumed that was out of character, but if you wanted that to be in character, let me know.
No,
You said it in an accent.
Oh.
it was just for dramatic effect, I swear. No, I just said it to kind of like convey my point. No, and my point's really like we came here. Now we know we came here to return with a kobold. My thought is that we don't know who's innocent, and it's a he said she said kind of situation here. We just need to get a kobold and take it back, the right kobold preferably. You see what I'm saying? So we should leave it on. Who was the kobold that we were talking with? That was
Skirtle.
Yeah, we should be like Skirtle. Like, you got mixed up in this. You owe us a kobold. Give us a kobold. That's my 2 cents worth. But I mean, I'm for tracking down. If you guys want to pursue it, I'm cool with that too.
Can your nephew prove he was innocent?
Well, not exactly.
We can't return empty-handed though.
Yes.
For Cass.
I need more information. I either leave with your nephew, or I
leave with your head.
or I leave with who actually did this. So you got to help me help you.
Nice.
Help me, help you, help me, help you.
Well, if you want to look into the circumstances of the crimes that my nephew is accused of, if you can, maybe if I can hire you, I guess, to prove that he's innocent, I can pay you in free food for the rest of your life. You can come here and eat anytime you need food, and I will feed you for free.
Tavro says deal before anyone else can say anything.
Yeah, I don't think Zephyr's going to go for that.
Do they serve oil?
Do they serve oil?
I mean, it's useless to me.
We don't serve oil, but if that's something that you're interested in, we can have it arranged.
We're talking 10W30 full synthetic. Not the cheap conventional stuff.
I have to drink so much water. My throat hurts so bad. Are you going to look into whether my nephew is innocent? Is that sound
where
agreeable?
a good place to start is? With your nephew.
Well, I see, I can't do that because I am protecting him.
Bad guy?
I'm going to pull him a little bit closer to my face. Where's your nephew?
BG,
For conversation.
I have a friend who knows this spell where he can talk to my nephew and you can talk to my friend and we can have that arranged.
Well, how do we know your friend won't be lying?
Because the spell, you'll be able to hear my nephew through the use of the spell. And for any
Are you
of you
talking
guys,
about a message spell?
yeah, like sending, but a better version of sending, where like you can have a group call, if you will.
A party line.
So any of you who are spellcasters would know that this is actually
Sending
magic
party line.
that can happen.
What do you think, guys?
I'll defer to your decision, Cass. This hits home for you, so I'll let you make the decision.
I agree. I'm only interested in getting the information about your mother for you, so however you want to handle, I'll assist.
I'm gonna look at him and glare my eyes. Do it.
Okay. Okay. So you're gonna have to bring. I'll tell you who my friend is who can do the magic for you. He's a big folk like you guys. So I don't know that would be interesting to you. That is not a kobold. I'm fucking dying, you guys. Oh my god, this is unbelievable.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. His name is Timmy Two Toes.
Not Timmy Two Toes.
I fucking chat in their name pies, man. Oh my god. I don't remember who bought this one. I should really make notes of who buys these names. Hang on, let me make sure I got it right. Yeah, it's Timmy Two Toes. My throat hurts so bad right now. So I'm really ready to be done talking as this kobold. But okay. My friend's name is Timmy Two Toes. He lives in Lower Zobeck. Well, we call it the Undercity. It's not sound so scary.
So scary.
So you can find him at in Lower Zobeck. You can find him at the Wheatshaft Tavern, which is number 31 on the map. I guess
So are
it's
we
sort of in
taking
Lower Zobeck.
this guy with us to show us to him, or?
Well, I mean, when you get there, you tell him that you want to talk to Skirtal's nephew, Brick, and he'll cast a spell, and you can talk to Brick and get whatever information you need from my nephew.
Okay. And then I have him with both hands and I shake him just a little bit. And I say, if I find out you're pulling my chain, my leg, then I'm going to come back and do something nasty to you. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, ma'am. He's kind of
Good.
cowering from you.
I set him down gently. Thank you. And I walk out the door.
Thank you for looking into this. My fucking throat hurts so bad. Okay.
I hold out my hand, waning.
He hands you a little, a stick with like a little fried rat tail on it, skewered.
I nod and walk out eating it.
It's pretty delicious. A cow eating rat tails. Okay. So you guys have left the Rampant Roach. Do you head straight to the Wheatshaft Tavern? It's in Lower Zobeck, number 31. It's really close to the Market District.
Would I know where it is since it's close to the Market District?
Yeah. You've heard of this tavern. It's a little rough and rowdy, but it's a good tavern. Good food.
I've probably heard of it, but never been there.
Yeah, probably.
Mommy didn't let me go to places like that.
Oddly, every shop in the Market District is under construction at the moment.
No. I just... You guys, I'm sorry.
I look at everybody while we're walking. I'm like, that was very uncomfortable. I didn't like that.
I just point at the rat, I mean, and say good, and keep walking.
Did I do okay?
Yeah, you did good.
You did fine.
Okay. Thanks. Then I just head on to the tavern.
I follow along.
Contemplating my life choices.
Okay. So you guys head to the Wheatshaft Tavern. Right? That's where you guys are heading? Sorry, I was reading ahead a little.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So when you guys get there, we'll say you pretty easily find Timmy Two Toes, just for expedience. So you find Timmy Two Toes.
Because he only has 2 toes.
Yeah, maybe he's like showing off his 2 toes to somebody.
He just keeps stumbling all over the place.
Yeah. All right. So how do you guys approach Timmy Two Toes and ask him to help you out?
Cass kind of waits a little bit, and then when nobody else walks forward, she goes to him and says, Skirtal said that we could find you, and you might be able to help us.
Talk to his nephew.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sure. I can help you talk to old Brick, Skirtal's nephew. How many of you want to be a part of the conversation? I can include 4 of you, unfortunately, including myself and Brick. So me, Brick, and 4 others.
Well, I don't have a very high insight, so maybe somebody who's better. Somebody else would be better suited
I
besides
finished
me.
the rat tail and am now chewing on the stick it came on. Are you sure you want to know anything where you think that?
Well,
So everyone but Tavros, it sounds like.
Yeah.
I can use more of my power to cast a spell to include all of you, but it'll cost you some money for material components.
I look at him like he's gone off his mind and go back to chewing my stick.
I hand Tavros a mushroom.
I eat the mushroom instantly.
So is Stavros the one sitting out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so it takes him, he has to cast it as a ritual, so it takes him about 10 minutes to cast this spell. All he does is he takes some blue chalk and he makes a circle on the backs of each of your hands with this blue chalk, including his. And as he casts the spell, you hear him say, "Hey, Brick, are you there?" And then you hear Brick answer. So the 4 of you that are participating in this, you can hear Brick speaking to you, even though he's not there. And Brick says, Timmy, what's up? And Timmy explains that he's got 4 people here who have some questions for Brick. So take it away, whoever wants to ask questions.
We're not like limited by words, right?
No.
Okay.
You are not. You are limited by time. It's only going to last 10 minutes.
Do they... Question, do they have to talk out loud the whole time they're doing this?
Yes.
So while they're doing this, Tavros is looking at everyone really confused about who they're talking to and what they're doing.
What can you tell us about the kidnapping?
I didn't do it.
Okay, what else can you tell us?
I was at the tavern that she was last seen at. I lost my knife in a gambling game that night, and the next day the guards came to my uncle's restaurant, and they were trying to arrest me, and they had my knife, and they said that I kidnapped Rosalind.
Who got the knife in the game?
I don't know. It was some guy who was wearing a cloak, and he was a kobold like me, but I didn't know his name. I didn't really see much of his face. We were just gambling, and I probably had too much to drink. But I wasn't drunk. It's not like I blacked out and like didn't remember anything either. I was just having a good time. I was gambling, and I lost my knife in the game, and they used that and tried to blame me.
What tavern was it at?
Shit.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It was. Dang it. Give me a second.
That's a cool tavern name. Give me a second.
No, it was. Shoot. Your guess is as good as mine.
we can get it later.
Oh crap! No, I'm gonna find it.
It reminds me, there was a comedian talking about restaurants recently. I forget who. They said if they ever got to name a restaurant, they would name it, "Thank you for calling, how can I help you?" So that when people answered the phone, they would have to say, "Thank you for calling, how can I help you, how can I help you?"
It doesn't say, so we'll just say it was a tavern called the Rat's Nest in the Kobold Ghetto.
Okay.
Sorry about the delay there.
What can you tell us about Rosalind? Is Rosalind a kobold?
No, she's a big folk.
Why was she in the Kobold Ghetto?
Lots of people come to eat our delicious food, and people do business with us, and not everybody in Zobeck thinks we're the scum of the earth.
They do find really good mushrooms. Just saying. It's like the best.
There's even people out there that go to the council house every day and say that we should have equal rights. He seems offended.
Was Rosalind one of those people?
I'd like to think so. I didn't know her very well, though.
Do you know someone who might have known her very well?
Her dad, he's like super angry, and he sends people to my uncle's restaurant every day trying to find me.
Do you know who her dad
is?
Her dad's name is...
It's not BG, is it?
That's what I was gonna say. No. Is it BG?
Oh gosh, big circle.
Her dad's name is Heston.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
No, if BG was her dad, then she would be a dragonborn. BG's a dragonborn.
Well, I mean, we don't know what she is. We just know she's Bigfoot.
Oh,
or big folk.
Yeah. You're
Same
right.
thing.
My bad.
Bigfoot.
My mistake.
Guys, good news. We're not looking for a dragonborn.
What kind of big folk? Like big folk, like a human or an elf or?
There's different kinds of big folk.
Pointy ears or no pointy ears?
I find that offensive.
I find that offensive.
But to him, you're all big folk. Rosalind, she did not have pointy ears. No.
Okay.
Do you know where we can find her dad?
Yeah, he's a blacksmith. He runs a blacksmith shop in probably the market district. Maybe, I don't know.
It's under construction.
Would I know who Heston is?
Yeah, you would probably like know of him. You probably never met him, but you know
Yeah,
like
probably
who
not.
he is. So yeah.
He's known.
Yeah.
Wait. Can anyone prove that you lost your knife in a gambling match?
Yeah, the other people that were gambling with us.
Who was gambling with
There
you?
was Brick, and there was Stick, and there was Brack.
Mortar.
Isn't he Brick?
Oh, not Brick. Sorry, I'm Brick.
I was confused, and I'm an idiot. I'm not really listening to the story, and I got it.
You guys can't keep it all straight either.
He sounds guilty to me.
No. There was Brack, there was Stick, and there was Tack.
I believe this guy's lying. He
And
changed
then the
his names
cloak.
completely.
And the
Brick,
cloaked-
Stick, Brack, and Tack.
Yes,
and the
yeah, you
cloaked
got it.
kobold, right?
This is
And,
like-
and yeah, and then the other guy that was there that won my knife, but I don't know who he is. I've never met him before. But listen, Rosalind's not the only
where can
big folk who's gone missing lately. It's been happening a lot. And I think somebody, either somebody's in on it and they're trying to blame kobolds because we make easy scapegoats because people don't like us. And I think something else is going on. Something bigger. You
We're
understand
only
me?
worried about Roz. Oh,
Yeah, so much controlling Godzilla.
We
Wonder-
only worry about Rosalind right now.
I lean over to Delilah and I say, I wonder if they have anything to do with my mom.
I couldn't hear you. What was that?
I said, I wonder if they have anything to do with my mom.
Is your mom
Could be.
missing too?
Oh, I forgot. If I say anything, he can hear me. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you find her.
Hey, Brick, where can we find Knick Knack Paddywhack at?
Uh,
Where are these guys at so we can
Verify
verify
your
your story?
Well, they work in the mines every other day, so let me think. Today they're not working, so you can probably find them carousing about in the Kobold Ghetto. You just gotta find them before the
That narrows
sun
it
comes
down.
up, because kobolds go to sleep when the sun comes up. I mean, most of us do. Some of us, they're like daywalkers.
Somebody
you
Do
know
they
click
have
that laugh.
anywhere they like to hang out?
I mean, sometimes I go to my uncle's restaurant. The Rampant Roach. Have you ever been there? It's so good. Well, obviously you've been there. You talked to my uncle. I promise I didn't have anything to do with Rosalind. I swear on all the Kobold Kings. I swear on Kurtelmach. I swear I didn't do it. And for any of you guys, Kurtelmach is like the god that kobolds worship. So he's like
Do I
swearing to God, literally, that he didn't do it.
Does he sound sincere?
He does sound sincere.
Okay.
Achoo! As requested by Ingorju. Achoo!
Yay!
Oh my god, my throat is so done. All right, so we'll say you guys have
Anybody have
a
any
couple
other
more
questions?
minutes to talk to him if you wanted to ask him anything else.
Do you have any ideas of who could be taking the people?
I don't know, but I think it has something to do with the cloaked guy who stole my dagger. I mean, won it in the game, but whatever. Now I think he stole it. But anyways, I think it has something to do with that guy. And there's something bigger going on because there's lots of big folk going missing, and they like to blame the kobolds because people believe that. Because people are racist. There, I said it.
Says the kobold who can't tell any of the big folk apart.
But that's
Yeah.
different. I don't think that you all committed crimes that you didn't commit.
I don't think you understand what that term means.
What term?
You think we all look the same. It doesn't matter about the crimes.
I didn't
I'm-
say that.
Actually,
just don't.
I'm sorry. I'm not part of this conversation. I'm still staring off into space.
He's gonna defend himself. I just don't know the difference between all the big folk. That's all. You guys don't come to Kobold Ghetto much.
Is there anywhere that might make it easier to find Brackstick and Tack?
I mean, if I was you, I would just go to my uncle's tavern. They're gonna have dinner there at some point. They eat there every night when they're not working in the mines. So that would be tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm just having fun sending you guys back and forth through Zobeck. Like a wild goose chase.
Anybody need to ask any more questions, or are we heading back, Cass?
Yeah, I don't have anything
Yes.
else.
I guess we're heading back then.
I don't even remember what I said their names were. What were their names?
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I've never heard of
Brackstick
a
and Tack.
kobold named Clyde.
One more time, Rye. Sorry.
Brackstick and Tack.
Thank you.
Knick knack paddywhack.
Oh,
Does he
Cass
know
had
Clyde?
a question. Cass had a question.
Oh, okay, yeah.
for-
What's your what question?
Do you know who Clyde is?
Oh, yeah, I know Clyde.
Can you tell him to stop throwing stuff at us?
Oh, you can't see when Clyde was a baby, his mom didn't like guard the nest very well, and he hatched really early, and he kind of just does whatever he wants.
Next time you see
Okay.
him, you punch him in the face for us.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that because then he'll throw glue at me.
You're guilty. You're coming with us. Just kidding.
Tavros likes the way it tastes, though.
Yeah, tell him to throw the paste at the giant minotaur then.
Okay, I'll tell him next time I see him.
I think we're
Alright, we
done.
headed out. Yeah.
Backstory.
Clyde has backstory now! Yay!
Oh my god.
We better go on a Clyde mission at
We
some
start.
point
I'm
during
guessing
this
we start
campaign.
heading back. Yes.
Okay, all right. So
Yeah.
you guys
I'll,
head back
I'll
to the
tap
rampant road.
Tavros and let him know, like, let's go get more food for you.
Did Tavros like the rat sticks?
Yes.
Awesome.
He ate the stick.
Enjoyed it immensely. Unless you're, they're poisoned or something and you haven't told me yet. But as of right now,
No, it's just food. Just kobold fare food.
Some kobold food is pretty good.
Indeed. All right. So you guys arrive back at the Rampant Roach, and when you guys enter, there are two new kobolds sitting at a table, and they are eating bowls of dung soup. One of them is red, and the other one is blue. Skirtal greets you. Did you talk to my nephew? I'm so tired of this.
But it's so fun.
Kobolds. Were you able to talk to my nephew?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic.
We're looking for Brack, Stick, and Tack.
Oh, Brack and Tack are here. They like look up, wave. Hey, what's up?
Hey, can we have a conversation with you?
Sure. And the blue one, he's like spooning dung soup into his mouth. And then the red one is just sort of looking at you guys.
Can you tell us what can you tell us about that cloaked kobold that won Brick's knife in the gambling?
I mean, we never met him before. We played like 4 rounds of cards. It was really late that night. We had all been drinking, and yeah, I think it was cheating at cards. I think he had some cards in his cloak, He's like getting upset just thinking about it. And he's like, yeah, he won like 3 rounds, and Brick, for the last round, he didn't have any more money, so he bet his good knife, and the cloaked guy won it. And then we left, and he was still there. Like, when we left, that guy was still there. It seemed like he was just waiting around for something.
And I take it neither one of y'all saw his face.
No. He kept his cloak on the whole time. We even joshed him about it. We said, hey, why don't you take that cloak off? But they didn't.
Do you know what color he was?
How do you know he was a kobold?
Because we could see his little snout.
What color was it?
It looked black. But it could have been like dark gray, or, you know, it was nighttime, so it was hard to tell. It's a 3 kobolds and a cloak. Oh, no. And a trench coat. Nope, just 1.
3 baby kobolds in a trench coat.
We know a kobold investigator who was looking into trying to prove that Brick was innocent. If you want to talk to him, we can tell you where he works from. His name is Quarrel. He's a really good investigator.
Squirrel,
Does he go by Star-Lord as
Like,
well?
I was supposed
Like,
to... Quirrell, like, professor?
I thought the word squirrel,
Well,
but without the...
he couldn't be a professor because they don't let kobolds go to the college. We're not allowed even to go in the grounds of the Arcane Collegium. I didn't know if you knew that or not, but we're not allowed up
not
there.
cool. I don't like that.
Well, what's his name and where can we find him?
His name is Quirrell, and his office is just 3 streets south of here. It says Quarrel's investigating. You can't miss it. I think he changed the sign last week. Actually, it says Quirrell, comma, P.I.
Yes.
He said it was a snappier sounding title.
Comma spelled out.
No.
So
Well,
shall we
what
head
should we do
there?
next, Cass?
Just
I
sending
guess
them
let's talk
all
to
over
the investigator.
place.
We can either do that or go talk to the blacksmith.
True.
You guys all sound bored. I'm sorry. Do you hate this?
No.
I mean, it's night,
can't
so I
breathe.
don't know. It might be a little more difficult to get a hold of the blacksmith.
Yeah.
But business
Maybe-
is popping in the Kobold Ghetto right now.
We talk to the investigator and then rest, and we could talk to the blacksmith tomorrow.
And
do you-
Skirtal hears you say that, and he says, "If you need a place to sleep, you're more than welcome to use my upstairs room free of charge, since you're doing this for me."
Look at everybody. What do you think?
I mean, we'll keep it in mind. We can head to the investigator.
We'll see where
Okay,
the
well,
investigator takes
We'll
us.
let you know.
Okay. Good luck. Oh my god, my throat
I tell
hurts so
Breath
bad.
Tech, thank you.
You're welcome. Fucking done. I'm so done talking as kobolds. Let's go talk to another one. it's fine. It's fine. I should have seen this coming. The problem is I can't really do a different sounding kobold voice, so this is what you guys get. Achoo! Achoo! That's right. Okay. All right, so you guys find Coral, PI building fairly easily, just a few streets south of the rampant roach. And do you guys just walk right in?
Yep.
I try the door and see if it's locked first.
It's not locked. All right, so when you walk in, it's like a tiny little, sort of office, and you see like a desk. There's no furniture other than a desk and a chair, and there's like a little divider that like sort of cuts the room in half, so you can't see behind the divider. And there's a little gray kobold. He's like a brownish gray. And he's sitting at the desk, and there's a bunch of papers on the desk, and he is currently writing on some parchment. But when he hears the door sort of open and all of you kind of shuffling in, he looks up. Can I help you?
Are you Coral?
I am Coral.
Awesome. We're looking for you.
Interesting. Usually I'm the one looking for people. It's weird for people to come looking for me. What can I help you with?
We're looking into the Rosalind kidnapping.
I'm looking into that too.
We're looking into the kobold brick.
I see.
We're trying to see if he's indeed innocent.
Oh, okay. And he like lights up. Like for a second, he thought you were here to like question him about Brick or something. So he looks sort of eagerly at all of you. Well, I can tell you everything I know. I went to the rat's nest the morning after Rosalind was reported missing. I wanted to see what I could see there before the town guard got there, and because they always muddy up crime scenes. So I went and I found some tracks, and I tracked them for a while, and give me a moment, sorry. I followed the tracks all the way down to the catacombs underneath the city. The cartways. I'm sure you know what that is. Of course you do. And so I'll take this moment to explain. The cartways are sort of like an ancient underground underneath Zobeck. They've been here as long as Zobeck has been a city. They are just not really used that much anymore. It's almost like a sewer system, but hundreds of years ago they were actually used just for transporting goods around town quicker than on the service streets. And they have fallen into disuse other than in Upper Zobeck. They are used a lot by like servant staff to bring things into the well-to-do households and things like that. So there's sort of like a servants transportation system. And in other parts of Zobeck, often they're used for like black market dealings, that like sort of shady kind of business.
So Zephyrin would know about them.
Yeah, so Zephyrin would be very familiar with the cartways. He's, probably done things down there.
Don't you worry about what I've done down there, all right? That's between me and who I left down there.
So yeah, I found these tracks and they led to the cartways, and then I lost them, down at the cartways because there's so much going on down there sometimes. But I think whatever happened, whoever took Rosalind must have taken her down to the cartways to steal her away in the night, transport her somewhere else.
Were you able to figure out why Rosalind was at the rat's nest?
She likes to come here because she is a good friend of the kobolds, and she would never hurt a kobold. And unlike most big folk, she doesn't treat us differently. And I think she really cares about us as people. She's our friend. That's why I can't believe that a kobold would have anything to do with her going missing. So if you want, I can take you to where the tracks led me in the cartways. And then if you want to continue from there, we can maybe work together for a little while.
How many days ago was Rosalind taken?
This all happened 4 days ago.
DM, how long ago was my mom taken?
Probably about 8 or 9 days ago. A little longer than a week.
I didn't remember. I forgot to ask you that.
It's okay. But apparently, according to what Brick told you guys, this isn't the first time, and this is something that seems to have been happening a bit lately. People just disappearing.
What do you think, guys? Do we want to head down there now? Do we want to head down there?
It's what time is it? It's got to be getting pretty late, right?
Yeah, it's probably like 8 or 9, maybe like 9 o'clock in the evening now. After all the running around.
Okay. You want to sleep here tonight and then check it out first thing in the morning?
Will he be awake for our first time in the morning?
I mean, I can try to sleep.
Oh, I forgot that they said they sleep during the day.
I can take a little nap and try to go with you during the day, as long as you promise we go straight to the cartways in the morning, because I don't like to be out in the sun. It really hurts.
It's up to you guys. I don't mind going tonight.
I mean, I think we could all benefit from a very good rest after our last encounter.
Probably.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so do you still want me to show you in the cartways where to go? So in the morning, do you want to just sleep here at my house? There's a big room upstairs, and I can sleep in the office down here. I won't bother you, I promise.
I mean, that's fine with me.
Is it cleaner here than the restaurant?
Oh, Skirtle has a really nice upstairs too. I mean, so if you want to stay there, that's cool too. He'll probably feed you. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. I promise. I promise.
I'm fine staying wherever you guys want to stay.
Delilah is equally appalled by both options, so she's just gonna follow Kat.
Sleeping in kobold houses. I mean, they're not, animals. They have like blankets and stuff.
Well, yes, but it's probably not a proper bed and not
Probably not. No.
not a restful.
You guys just tell me which one you're staying at, and then I will push you a long rest.
I don't know. I just want to see Tavros sleep in
The kobold home.
right.
Tavros will probably have to sleep on the floor. But they're wherever you stay, they'll give you guys lots of like blankies, so you can make a little bed.
Yeah. Blanky.
How tall is a kobold house? Can Tavros actually go in?
So a lot of the houses in the Kobold Ghetto weren't built by kobolds. This is just where they've been sort of forced to live. So these are actually like regular sized buildings.
They're like fucking mansions to them.
Yeah, they are like mansions.
Oh, the ghetto.
But
My massive house.
But what you'll find though is like kobolds tend to like live with as many of their extended family all in one house. So like before Brick got hidden away, basically Skirtal lives with Brick and all of the his other nieces and nephews and his sister and his brother, and like they all live like communally, kind of like that, if that makes any sense.
Would there be space for us to stay the night if they all
He would make space, like probably ask the other nephews and nieces to go spend the night somewhere else in order to house you all.
Does
You might get
Coral's
cuddled.
house have more room?
Coral would have more room, yes, because he does not have any living siblings and no living parents, so he lives by himself.
Delilah's following Cass.
Yep. Same.
We'll stay here.
Okay, so you guys stay at Coral's. All right, we won't like role play the whole evening, but
I'm gonna be difficult. I'm gonna go stay somewhere else. No, I'm joking. I kid.
I would like to take the hallucinogenic mushrooms.
All right.
There you
You'll
go.
have a nice fun trip before you go to sleep.
Nope, I'm just gonna hold on to it. I want to find a good use for them.
Okay. All right. So in the morning, Quarrel is kind of rushing you guys because he doesn't want to be out in the sunlight for like too long. And he takes you to the cartways. Sorry, I'm trying to find the maps and whatnot. Oh, I see. Okay. So he takes you down into the cartways, and along the way he sort of fills you guys in on like his tracking of the tracks and the cloaked figure, and he tells you that where he tracked the cloak figure tracks to, he thinks it leads to like some sort of catacomb underneath the city, and he also tells you that he reported all of his findings to his Kobold King. So his Kobold King, Koto Cragclaw, also sort of is tracking the progress of this case, I guess. So he lets you all know that. And just get into trying to find all the information here. Okay, I might need that. Why do they do this? This thing is jacked up. I guess we're using this map instead? No, that can't be right. One moment. The Fantasy Grounds conversion is incorrect. I can't drag the pin from map to map. Unbelievable! Sorry, you guys. Just 1 second.
Not being able to drag that pin made Rem go a little bit kobold.
So frustrating. That should probably be enough for now. Well, I'm just going to do all these pins really quick. It should only take me like 30 seconds or so. Unbelievable. You guys get what you wanted because Coral will be accompanying you if you want him to all the way into the catacombs. So you'll have a little kobold friend for this bit.
Yay.
Okay.
All right, guys, we got to work on him so he stays with us.
Just one moment. You guys can close the Zobeck map if you still have that open. I'm about to share a new map. Okay. So he leads you to where he tracked the tracks to, and there is, it's some sort of catacomb. Okay, so the room, I know some of you can't quite see it, but the first room here, I'll move, Coral in a little bit for you. Okay. So there's a whole bunch of stairs that sort of step down into this like a little even further lower subterranean area. Bad guy. And it smells like rot down here. There are 16 wooden caskets in like little alcove shelves lining the walls of this first room that you enter. They are on the east wall and the west wall. They're stacked, so two coffins, basically, caskets, whatever, two caskets in each alcove, one stacked on top of the other on their own, like, little shelf. And then there's 4 sets of these little shelves. So there's a narrow corner in the south wall that continues towards another antechamber.
This kobold doesn't get a token?
He has a token.
We can't see it because we're not in front cap.
Yeah, if you guys come down, you'll be able to see him a little more.
Oh.
Oh, let me turn off the token locking for just a second. Shit. Okay, you should be able to move yourself. Sorry.
Oh, hey, there he is.
I wanted to change his art, but whatever, it is what it is. Okay. All right. So I sort of described to you guys what you guys see in here. So what do you do now?
So this is as far as you got in, Coral?
Yes. And then I lose the tracks in here. They seem to have been covered.
Covered.
Yeah, like whoever it was, they must have had they had a cleaner come back through and get rid of their tracks. They just didn't do a good job on the stairs leading down here, or they just covered them. They like got rid of them themselves, or they could fly, or I have no idea.
Maybe there's another door out.
I mean, it's possible. I just was too scared to go too far in here. When I came down here last time, I heard really weird noises in this room. And it sounded like they were coming from the coffins, and I got creeped out, and I just turned around and ran.
Oh.
Can I like investigate, I guess, or something just to see if there's something hidden, maybe?
Have everybody show me what they see.
I wanted to like look at this coffin next to me.
Okay.
To see if it was open. Like, I want to open it to see if there's things inside.
Okay. All right. One more person to make the investigation check. Unless you just don't want to, that's fine.
No, I just would. He think that's grave robbing and would frown on that as a paladin.
I mean, if he's just looking at it, then it's probably not that big of a deal. So is Zephyr like opening the coffin?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's maybe this kobold is living in one of these coffins.
Okay.
That's why we can't find the tracks.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine Tavros would probably get mad if, like, Zephyr was taking things out of the coffin, but if you're just looking, I guess that's not too terrible. But that's up to you, Bacon, whatever you think is sacrilege in this instance. But if you just sort of peek in, Zephyr, when you open that one, it smells horrific, and there is a decaying body, like, probably decades of decay worth. So it's basically a skeleton, but it smells horrible. But yeah, there's a dead body in there. The smell probably like catches you out so off guard that you probably like instantly recoil, I'd imagine. It's pretty gross.
Maybe we don't open any more of those.
As for the rest of you, Clank, you notice that the third sort of alcove, two of the coffins don't have lids.
I will point that out to everybody.
Well, if we're looking for them, we can just look for and use our nose.
Yeah.
Let's go look at the open ones.
I'll hang out in back. Last time I walked in front of you guys, I almost died.
Would our checks cover traps, or do you want us to specifically ask to look for them?
No, I would tell you if you guys had seen a trap. I would include that in like the sort of first, I'm looking everywhere in here kind of thing. But yeah, you guys don't seem to notice any traps.
Do we hear anything like the sound that Coral, because he said he heard sounds? Do we hear anything happening right now?
Yeah, if you like listen, you can almost hear sort of a and then it goes away for a few minutes, and then again you hear a
Does it sound organic or mechanical?
It sounds organic, just weird.
Somebody's snoring.
It's not a snore, dang it. And Tavros, as you get closer, you can see there are something in these caskets. They're kind of like laying in them. They look like some sort of undead creature. But it's like moving. And they sort of they like sit up, and they start reaching out for you guys, and they are going to attempt to attack, so we'll see who acts first. All right, so Delilah, you see these strange creatures sitting up in their coffins. They look like they're about to attack your friends. So you are able to go first. Clank has advantage, and I also have advantage.
All right, let the missing start. Yep, totally.
Oh, no.
Just it's a great way to start this out.
Oh no.
It's awful.
All right, Zephyrin. And they're like sitting up in their coffins now, so you can all sort of see
Get in a
them.
box.
Do you guys see the initiative icon on Zephyrin? Isn't it cool?
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Last time I got next to something, it almost beat me to a pulp. But it was also an inanimate object.
You also didn't hit it, too. It's not a good trait for a monk.
Yeah. You want to talk, Miss Natural One?
I mean, yeah, but I'm not a monk.
Alright, I'll let the death begin. I'm gonna smack it with the stick.
Okay.
You know what I miss? I miss my thorn whip because that thing didn't miss, and I got to pull things around.
Yes.
Like,
it was pretty good.
miss my thorn whip.
That is a hit, Zephyrin.
He's noticeably weedy, whatever that means.
He has a certain aroma coming off of him, I think. Is the...
All right, you did a little bit of damage to him. Coral is going to you guys are all blocking his shots. He's gonna step this way and try to shoot in between Delilah and Tavros at this beggar ghoul here. And you guys see him using what would probably be a short bow for a big folk, but it's a long bow for him. Unfortunately,
Why is it
he
ranged
does
melee?
miss because of his faction. Hang on, let me make him friendly, so it doesn't count Clank as being in his melee.
Because he had a 15, which I'm assuming would have hit.
Okay, yeah, we'll count that as a hit for now then. Oh, I also had advantage. I'll use it on the monsters.
I was about to say, I'd probably be for monsters.
Damn, that damage roll though. All right, Cass.
Zephyrin, the kobold did more damage than you. Not even did more. The kobold has more damage potential than you do.
He's like, I hit it. Did you guys see that?
I'm going to cast Thunderbolt. I'm going to attempt to do it between Delilah and Tavros.
Okay. His token like really sucks. Doesn't even look like a kobold. I'm gonna change his token. That is a hit, and you did some damage.
Okay, remember how I jokingly said that I was just gonna stick to buffs and debuffs? I think that's no longer a joke at this point.
Okay, I changed his token. Now he looks a little better. All right, Tavros. That is a hit as you attack it with your glaive. Oh, that's right. You have reach with that, right?
I do.
Oh, that damage.
Nice. Yeah, really good damage roll.
Damage
Nice.
potential is crazy.
All right. This beggar ghoul is going to expend the 10 feet of movement to climb out of the coffin. And then he will use more of movement to move here. And then he's going to try to claw, or actually he's going to try and bite Zephyrin. And he missed. Even with pack tactics. Unbelievable! All right. This
Was
one...
that your advantage, or was that...
No, they have pack tactics.
Automatic one.
Yeah, so we'll just consider it consumed because...
You don't have to. Wait for something else.
Yeah, you can wait.
No, it's all right. It's fine. Okay, this guy is going to move to north side of and try to bite Zephyrin also.
Yeah, I should have just waited.
That is a hit. I'm sorry. As you take a little bit of damage from him biting
Little
into
bit of
your
Half my health.
It's fine. There's only 2 monsters. You guys are gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
Clank, you have
Um,
advantage if you attack. Don't
You
forget.
do.
Nice.
You're gonna hit the one in the coffin. He has partial cover from you, so it would be at -2.
Now we'll go at this one. We're gonna use my enhanced crossbow.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have.
Oh, advantage. Can I just roll it again?
Yeah, just roll it again. There you go.
Also, for the record, I get script errors when I drag the dice to their tokens.
Oh.
Just FYI for future reference.
Okay, I'll look into it and see if I can figure out what they come from. Nice damage. Decent, decent. So you're hitting it with like your artificer infused crossbow?
Yeah.
Cool. Does it have like a cool little glow to it or some runes? Something cool like that?
No.
I don't know. I was just asking.
Yeah, it's a sleeper, you know.
Okay.
Packs a punch. You'd never know it.
All right. All right. All right. Delilah.
All right.
I want somebody to
I'm
do a
gonna
saving throw
do that.
so you guys can see the cool thing for that.
All right, I'll cast Uncanny Avoidance on Zephyrin because he's
Okay.
already taken a hit.
Alrighty. So the next thing to hit Zephyrin will have disadvantage. And Zephyrin, your turn.
Alright, which one of these bit me?
The one to your right.
Alright, the one I attacked originally. Dope.
Yeah.
I'm
The
gonna
one's
attack
still
him back.
in the coffin. Yeah. That one bit you. That is a hit. You killed it. Look, it's got a little ghost on it. Look at the little ghost icon, Chad. It's so cute. Look at that. It's so cute. Okay. Sorry. Coral will move in such a way that he has a better shot. Let's see, how far can he move? 30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, get 30, whatever.
Bad guy.
Bye bye. All right, he's just gonna try to shoot, I guess, almost point blank range at this ghoul. And he hits. Yeah, I guess I just had to make him the same faction as you guys for him to not have disadvantage. All right, he kills it for you guys. Ooh, and we get a wandering monster in chat. So hold on to your bonnets, ladies and gentlemen. Another monster is gonna walk right into this room to join the fight. Give me one moment. Oh shoot, I don't have any biomes loaded. Crap. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's give that a second to load. Alright, will they show up now? I have to reload it. Biomes. Yeah, there we go. We'll go with Let's see what we get. We only want one monster here. Let's change that. Generate. Okay, all right, cool. I'm adding a monster really quick. Sorry, you guys. Took me a second because I didn't have the
You're
biome
good.
thing loaded.
Is it Clyde? Do we get to fight Clyde?
Nope. You get to fight a little Darkling Elder. Ooh, this is kind of nice. Alright, so its initiative has not come up yet, so Coral will end his turn, and we will carry on with Cass as you see this creepy little monster. Whoops. Shoot. Walk in. I'm trying to share the picture with you guys of the monster. This is what it looks like.
See, it's Nick Nick Paddywhack. There are two kobolds in a trench coat.
No, they are obviously not kobolds, but they're creepy little monsters. All right. Thank you for the wandering monster, Engorgio.
I need to stand here and kind of shove my hand between Tavros and Zephyrin and cast Thunderbolt again.
Alrighty.
So what is that?
Some weird creature.
What are those?
That is a hit.
No reactions for you.
All right, no reactions. Duly noted. And Tavros.
Actually, hold on. I need to clear that.
Ooh, unfortunately that's a miss. All right. Engorgio also bought me an advantage for my monster. So, ooh, it has a multi-attack. Okay, it's gonna go up to Tavros and try to multi-attack you with a short sword. First one has advantage. Oh my god, and I still miss, but that's okay. He gets to take another swing.
You've dropped ones both times.
That one's a hit. Hang on, I need to read. What does it do? If the Darkling had advantage, it deals extra damage. Oh, if I would have hit with that first one. Okay. Well, I didn't, so. Alright, he slices at you with his sword. The ghoul is dead. That ghoul is dead. Clank.
So it's just the Darkling now, right?
Yep. Some big spending by Engorgio for the wandering monster. 3,000 eggs.
All right, we're gonna cast Firebolt.
Ooh, all right. Nat 20! Teach you to stream 24/7. Oh, I'll get right on that. That's decent damage. You rolled a 1 on one of them, but it's a good thing you rolled a crit for that extra 1 damage.
Or that extra 8. Who knows how it could have turned out.
That's true, that's true.
Yeah, glass half full there. Good job.
I'm gonna cast the Uncanny Avoidance on Tavros this time.
Alrighty.
Since he's taking some hits.
So the Darkling will have disadvantage when it tries to hit Tavros. Tavros, you feel like you could dodge anything right now. So uncanny. I like the name of that spell. It's pretty good. Alright, Zephyrin. Zephyrin moves in behind.
Yeah. And I'm gonna smack it with my stick.
Smack it with a stick.
With advantage.
With advantage. Because you're flanking. Nat 20!
Hey man,
What
this
are
guy's
these
easy to hit.
rolls? Yeah, because you snuck up behind him like a rogue.
No, I'm a monk.
I know, but I said like a rogue. Alright, he seems to be hurting now. Alright, Coral will just, try to hit it again with his longbow. Whoops. No. What did I do? Untarget. Target that. There we go. Okay. Try and hit with the longbow. And he does hit. Wow, 1 damage. Coral is not so great anymore. Which brings it around to Cass. I wish I could stream 24/7, but that would be cray.
Hit it from here with Tavros, right? I'm gonna have to move.
No, you could. You guys are in a team, so you'd be like, if it was real life, right? You'd be like, Tavros, I'm slinging something, and he was just like kind of bob off to the side or whatever.
On your left.
Yeah. That's a hit. And an excellent damage roll takes out the Darkling that was bought by Engorgio. Alright. So, let me make sure you guys get your experience real quick. Maybe. Oh, you know what? I need to do this. NPCs. I'll give you guys the experience for the Darkling also. And we will go ahead and pause it here, and this is where we will pick up next Saturday at 8 p.m. Central. So I hope everybody had a good time. Not much combat tonight until the very end, but we made it. There was a lot of playing Go Fetch in Zobeck, but that's alright. I thought it was a lot of fun. We got to lay down some plot threads for the party to chase and have fun with. And I just want to tell everybody in Twitch chat, thank you for hanging out with us so much. We're going to put on a little post-stream video while we find somebody to host. I'm going to replay our little intro video because it makes a good stamper for me to know where to cut the video. Thanks, Joe Mongo. That's my brother, you guys, watching our stream. Anyways, I hope everybody has a lovely week, and I hope to see you guys all around. For my players, I won't be leaving Discord immediately, so if there's any questions, comments, or concerns, I will see you guys in just like 2 minutes after I'm done post-streaming.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night.
All right, I'm going to mute myself really quick and go find somebody to host.